Good afternoon. My name is Alex Mortimer. I'm a director here at the Supply Chain Academy and CP Training Services. This is our fifth podcast, looking at best practice in global trade. I'm joined by Terry Clear, Managing Director of Customs Insights Consulting Limited. Terry, great to have you here. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Alex, and thanks for inviting me here to the Supply Chain Academy.
It's great to have you here, and welcome to the Supply Chain Academy studios. I hope the red light's not too bright. We're going to be looking at best practice in global trade. Clearly, government is pushing export with their Exporting is Great initiative. We'll start off with who you are and demonstrate a bit of credibility to our audience. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Terry.
Okay. Well, as you said, I'm the Managing Director of Customs Insights Consultancy Limited. I've been in the customs environment for 30 years, working with a number of companies, helping a lot of importers and exporters throughout the UK with their customs procedures. And at Customs Insights, we look after customs declarations and deal with Customs Direct on behalf of our customers.
That's great. So you're the man in the know at the moment then. Obviously, we've worked together quite closely in the past. We've both been on Confederation of British Industry, CBI, roundtables advising government on the best practice and what they should be doing, hopefully, throughout Brexit negotiations. But what is actually happening out there, Terry?
Well, at the moment, the Brexit is a bit of a conundrum with government. They're not exactly sure what they're going to do, to be honest. But we're looking with government and some industry bodies to look what would be the best solutions out there. Because we're looking at hundreds of thousands of small businesses that only deal with the Europe market at the moment, the European market. And they've never dealt with customs before, so it's going to be quite a challenge. And the procedures that customs will have to put into place for the EU 27.
All right. So it's a real difficult time for some organisations and uncertainty out there. So, I mean, I've heard about AEO, Authorised Economic Operator. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that and what it means?
So AEO, as you said, is Authorised Economic Operator. It's a trusted trader scheme based on the Customs to Business Partnership set out by the World Customs Organisation. It's an accreditation given by Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, HMRC, which tells them that you're a trusted trader, that you trade legitimately, and that all your procedures are in place, and that you do a good job. Then they will then trust you, and they won't be auditing you as regularly as they would if you weren't. It also gives you benefits, fiscal benefits and trade benefits with your partners trading around the world. Free-flowing customs procedures, and hopefully that will ease the pain of Brexit.
Okay, is it a solution to Brexit?
It could be a solution to Brexit if government use it as a solution. We are pushing that. A number of bodies are pushing that, so we hope that customs will take that on board and allow people that are AEO their goods to go through the borders a lot quicker and more smoothly.
Okay, so is there a particular process that that organisations need to go through for AEO?
Yeah, so the main criteria is that you're compliant, you've got good record keeping, you're solvent, you've got professional qualifications and practical standards, and that all your procedures are written down and regularly reviewed.
Okay, and is there anywhere that companies can look for information on this?
Yeah, so the HMRC website has got some information, and also Customs Insights have got our own website, which is at www.customsinsights.co.uk, and we have a page on there about AEO. We're more than happy to help people through the process.
That's great. I know that we've supported you and collaborated with you with lots of different organisations. So one that kind of was fairly recent was with Mitsubishi Electric, where you, your team, and our team provided a kind of an import/export course looking at best practice, looking at commodity codes, tariffs, what AEO actually means and how it could work for them, and that's great. So we look forward to kind of working with you and collaborating further. But as an expert in your field, what are you seeing, and what trends are going on out there at the moment?
Okay. As I said before, there's a number of companies that have never dealt with customs due to only dealing with the European market at the moment. So we're getting a lot of inquiries about what should we do, how do we do this. And we're also getting a lot of inquiries about customs bonded warehouses. So it's where people can bring goods in, not pay the VAT and duty until the time the goods are needed. It's a good cash flow benefit, and if you're exporting to the rest of the world, you can save some duty there. And there's all possibilities that when we leave the European Union, that you might be able to save duties on exports to other EU countries, the other 27 countries.
Okay, so as a business leader, what do they need to start thinking about then with all of this? I mean, they've got all of this access to understanding global trade, working perhaps with customs insights as yourselves. You know, what do they do? Where do they go?
Well, they need to look at their trade flows, see where they're importing from, where they're exporting to. And then if they come to us, we can give them some guidance where they can potentially save some money, and where they can tighten up their controls and ease their goods through, and hopefully give their customers a better service.
Okay, so what kind of do you? I mean, let's go deeper into this. I mean, what kind of struggles will they have at the moment? Would you say?
At the moment, they're used to importing from the rest of the world. When the EU 27 come on board, things will change. We don't know what they're going to be at the moment, but we can guide through what we think they will be. So there'll be a big benefit from understanding how the cash flow implications will be, and that's something we can help people with and talk them through and hopefully ease that process.
Okay, great. And so typical solutions are basically to look up details, to kind of contact people like yourselves, to find out best solutions. Can you give us some tips on best practice generally for these guys to kind of import, export, support with their
It's
needs?
all about compliance. HMRC want to see that you're compliant. So that's making sure that you've classified your goods correctly, that you're paying the right duties, and that your procedures are all in place, that there's no fraud going on, and that your goods are secure in the supply chain.
Great. It's been a pleasure having you on this podcast, Terry. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex. It was a pleasure.